Well, good morning. Welcome to Lincoln, a wonderful city in the best county on earth, Lincolnshire. So we're starting in St Mark's, the old St Mark's train station, and we're just outside the university. Lincoln's a big university city. So this is the first of, I think, 4 videos I'm going to do on Lincoln. There's so much to see, so much to do, so much history in Lincoln. It's going to be impossible to cram it all into one video, so I'm going to try and split it into 4 separate videos coming up over the next sort of month, 6 weeks. But I'm starting today I'm going to do like the south side of the city, and we're going to look at the military heritage. We're going to start at the Tank Memorial, then we're going to walk down the River Witham, and then up to the International Bomber Command Memorial. So on this unassuming roundabout in the middle of the city is Lincoln's Tank Memorial, because Lincoln was the birthplace of the tank. And there's a big memorial to it for everybody to see, slap bang in the middle of this roundabout, outside all the university lodgings. So during World War I, the first tanks were built by William Foster and Co, which I believe was somewhere over that way, and was designed by this gentleman, Sir William Ashby Tritton, which gives name to that big long road down there, Tritton Road. So there's loads of information about the early tanks built during World War I. It's a really nice memorial actually. It's built from the same stuff as the Angel of the North. This area here, this is the old St Mark's train station. It's now a shopping centre and stuff, and big car park. I'm going to cover this. I'm going to do a city centre video, so I'm going to cover this on another video. Our next point of interest is this, the River Witham. Easy for me to say. So that way heads back into Lincoln, but we're interested in that side of the river. So we're going to follow the river down towards the south of the city, down towards the football ground, and then up to the Bomber Command Centre. It's proper clear. You see all the little fish and stuff. But this is a non-navigable bit of the Witham. It's only really navigable from the Brayford Pool. Big old beautiful willow tree. It could be anywhere in the world here. Then you've got the little traffic cone at the bottom of the river, just to remind you you're in a big city. It's a really nice walk actually. If you like contrast, so you've got housing and stuff on one side, you got proper like urban and industry on the other side, and then cutting right through the middle, you got the river. It's absolutely alive with fish down there, alive with them. There's no traffic noise, birds chirping away. It's all overgrown, so it's full of butterflies and insects, and the river's absolutely teeming with fish. Hard to think only half a mile that way's Lincoln city centre. We're going to carry on this way. We've got about another maybe a mile or so. There's a couple of ways we can get to the Bomber Command Centre. We can make this river walk a little bit longer, or we can take a bit of a shortcut and go down past the football ground, but this is beautiful, this. So the Witham pretty much runs entirely in Lincolnshire. It starts just south of Grantham, makes its way up to Lincoln, up to the Brayford, then it kind of turns southeast, becomes navigable, then works its way down towards Boston. So as I said, I'm going to split Lincoln up into 4 different videos, because if I filmed it all at once, I'd be watching it for days. So we're going to start with this video, making our way up to the Bomber Command Centre. We're going to do another video around Lincoln City Centre, another video in the south of the city where there's a couple of country parks we can explore, and then we're going to look at Lincoln's jewels in the crown. We're going to head up to uphill Lincoln and explore the castle, the cathedral, and all the proper history of Lincoln. Really looking forward to doing these, so if you're watching this and you want to see the rest of the videos, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and keep an eye out for over the next couple of weeks, because hopefully that's when they'll all be popping up. Alright, so this is the Sinsel Drain, one of the sluice gates on the Sinsel Drain, which alleviates flooding on the Witham Bargate Sluice. So we've got the football ground just there, just above those rooftops. Central Bank, or the LNER Stadium is what it's called now. I've actually got the first game of the season today, actually. I think they've got Reading, I think, in League One. And there's our first little view of our destination for today, the spire of the Bomber Command Memorial. It's got a really good walking footpath network, Lincoln, and if you're a cyclist, you've got fantastic cycle routes as well. Most of them, which like this, go hand in hand, so you've got no excuse to come and explore. Oh mate, I forgot how steep Cannock Hill is, and I say Lincolnshire's flat. Okay, so we've reached the Bomber Command Memorial, a little bit early yet, don't hop off another 10 minutes, but we'll have a wander around outside. Our first little point of interest, beautiful sculpture of a lank, and this little memorial to Operation Manor. Which involved dropping food parcels to the Dutch in 1944, 1945. So the pathway up to the spire is lined by all these little memorials either side. It's so important to remember these people. It's a stunning bit of artwork, it really is. Sculpture, call it what you will. So the spire is 102 foot high, same as a Lancaster bomber's wingspan, 16 foot wide at the base, same width as a Lancaster bomber, and it is, look at the pop, it's beautiful, it's stunning, it's simple. Look at that view, but we'll get to that shortly. But look at these names on here, it's staggering, absolutely staggering. All these walls of names, there's 58,000 men and women from Bomber Command. 58,000. It's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. 58,000 is just a number, but when they're all laid out like this, it really is staggering. Let's see if we find any horners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you think of Lincolnshire and Bomber Command, they kind of go hand in hand, really. The amount of RAF bases we had, and we still have. Probably most famous during World War II, RAF Scampton, where the Dam Busters flew from, 617 Squadron. We've got RAF Waddington just a mile that way. Coningsby's a couple of miles that way. Scampton's over that distance. But RAF Ingham, RAF Scanningthorpe, RAF Brighton, RAF Hemswell, the list is endless. Well, this is one of them places that you come. It's poignant. It looks spectacular, but it's really tastefully done. It's a place to come and visit, but it's tastefully done, if that makes sense. You see all the names have got little holes next to them, so you can pop a poppy in. But when, like I say, when you see these names laid out like this, crazy. To think there was all volunteers, and the average age of death was 23. 23. It's nothing, is it? No age. No age whatsoever. Over 1 million men and women served for Bomber Command. And they had the highest losses of any unit during World War II. But I think they've struggled to get the recognition until places like this were built. So it's one of them. I think Bomber Command, by its very nature, its role was to bomb enemy airfields, factories, and obviously cities, which would lead to civilian deaths. So I think in some ways we've kind of got a bad press, but that's war, I suppose. That is war. It's shit. But look at this view, absolutely staggering. So the spire is in perfect line with the cathedral. I know this camera's not going to do this view justice and pick it up properly, but obviously we've got the cathedral there, City of Lincoln, the castle next to it. And it's a beacon, it would have been a beacon for the pilots returning home or leaving. For the more unfortunate ones, I suppose it would have been one of the last bits of Lincolnshire they would have seen, I suppose. Absolutely beautiful view. And we've also got these poppies laid out in the shape of a Lancaster. I'm going to try and get a bit of a higher view, because you can't really make it out. There's the wing body. I'm going to try and get a bit of a higher view so you can see it better. Oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And you can actually buy these. You can buy these now. I think this little poppy display is here till I think the 1st or 2nd week in September. So for about another 5 weeks. Yeah, you can actually buy them. Yeah, that's what it looks like from above. I've got my selfie stick with me, so I can try and get the camera a little bit higher. I think there's a tree planted by the looks of things for each airfield. In Skellingthorpe, what we've got? Attacked by a wasp. RAF Waddington, which is literally a mile in that direction. Still used today, home of the Red Arrows now. I mean, look at that, look, just from that one base, losses 1,651. RAF Fiskerton. Fiskerton is a couple of miles that way, I think. That's what. Coningsby, which is now home to the wonderful Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, the Spitfires, Hurricanes, and one of 2 remaining flying Lancasters. We've got a mock-up of an Anderson shelter. It's hard to believe, isn't it? Imagine the air raid sirens going off and you're having to decamp with your family as bombs are dropping around you, and spending, then if you can pick it up on the camera in there, Just surrounded by a few sandbags and a bit of earth. RAF Blyton, that's probably the closest to my hometown of Gainsborough. And next to it, RAF Hemswell, which is also quite close to Gainsborough. I've done a video on RAF Hemswell about some of the ghostly goings on. If you want to go and check that one out. RAF Scampton, probably the most famous of them all. The 617 Squadron, the Dam Busters, 1,066 losses. RAF Ingham, which is pretty much next door to Scampton, well it was. Let's get one last look at that spire. What a beautiful memorial this is, it really is. Deserved as well. We should remember them all. I don't know if you can film inside, but we're going to go inside anyway, because there's some interactive bits and bobs and films and all sorts of stuff. Right, so that concludes our little trip to the International Bomber Command Centre. Inside's brilliant. I didn't do any filming. It's all interactive stuff and films, and there's a few people in there and stuff. But if you come, make sure you get to go inside the exhibition bit. It's brilliant. Loads and loads of information. Lots of videos, films, interactive stuff. You've got kids with you, bring them. Brilliant. What an amazing place. What an amazing, poignant place to come and remember. But for now, I'm going to head back down into Lincoln. So I shall see you on the next video, which will be from Lincoln City Centre. So if you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of Lincoln and more of my rambling nonsense. So until next time, take care and I shall see you soon.